Good morning, YouTube friends. Hey, this is Robin, and I thought I'd say hi real quick. I'm putting together a really nice long garden tour video to music, so that's taking me a little bit longer than normal. But also, I want to tell you about this challenge that I started myself, just personally. I'm not asking anybody else to do it with me, but I was inspired by Rob Greenfield, who who's been eating out of his yard and other people's yards. He took 10 months to put gardens together and get them growing, and then he started his 1 year challenge where he was living off of nothing but things from the garden or the sea. So I felt very inspired by that. And I'm not going to do a 1 year or anything by that means. And I'm not going to go 100% like him either. I'll still use salt, peppers, my fake butter, because I'm lactose intolerant. So that, and probably rice, a couple things like that from the house. But for the most part, and if I feel real depleted, I'll eat some meat too. But for the most part, I'm going to try to keep it vegan or vegetarian. Plant-based is maybe better description for most of my meals. And I'll show you some pictures of day one was yesterday, and I ate pretty good for breakfast, and then I really ate very good for dinner. I was very filled up with my dinner, although I will say I felt hungry right before bed, but I was like, okay, so that's the first day, and that's to be expected. So today's day two, and I'm not really that terribly hungry for breakfast, believe it or not. But I grabbed a couple bananas off of my dwarf Cavendish tree. And, well, not the tree itself. I took the rack off the tree, but then grabbed them off the rack. That's funny. So I'm going to eat these while I work this morning. I've got some chores to do outside, and then I'll go back in and finish all the editing. But I hope you stay tuned through the rest of the month and into December as I start eating seasonally through my garden, and kind of know what it feels like to eat off the land. I'm in a suburban homestead, or not even homestead. I'm in a suburban gardening situation, and my chickens aren't even laying eggs now. So it's quite the difficult challenge. Yeah, because I don't have meat animals at all, but that's okay. It doesn't deter me, because like I said, it's not 100%, and I'm already feeling okay, after day one. I love eating vegetables, so it doesn't bother me. Anyhow, thank you for joining me, and I don't want to make it too long-winded, but I hope you'll subscribe, first of all, and watch me as I go through, and I'll show you pictures of what I'm eating out of my garden, okay? Thank you. Have a blessed day. So there we are, breakfast number one. I have okra, Benning's green tint squash, egg, I wish it was from my girls, red Ursa kale, dwarf Cavendish bananas. I have cranberry tea that I made by myself out of cranberry berries. This is my waste. I had okra waste too, but that went to the chickens already before I thought of this. I have banana peels, which are going to go to sheep. And I have one eggshell, which I collect eggshells, toast them a little in the oven, and then grind them up. And then they either go back into soil or they go back to the chickens. So there's my day one. It's really nice. It tastes like the store banana. There's nothing weird about it. It's a dwarf Cavendish, and so it's just a little bit of a smaller size banana, but perfect nonetheless. And it's been sitting out here in this, I don't know, it's maybe 60-degree morning, so it's nice and cold too. So good. Y'all stay warm.